Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back once more to Space Quest V, The Next Mutation. This is Saving Often, and this is part 5 of Space Quest V. I thought the last part was going to be the conclusion, but I was wrong. But this part definitely will be the conclusion, as we are now chasing down the SCS Goliath for one final confrontation with Captain Quirk and the Pucoid mutants. In our last part, we saved Cliffy from certain death floating around an asteroid field, and then we went to genetics, where we uncovered the sinister plot behind the genetics lab, which wasn't quite so sinister. It was like any other lab research leak storyline, where some scientists engineered a genetic mutation thing, primordial soup. Tested it on some rats, and a rat bit a human, and it got completely out of hand. And now these pucoids are threatening the entire galaxy. But hey, at least we saved Beatrice Wankmeister, the love of our lives, and managed to reverse the mutation that got into her and saved her life. So, you know, we've saved the girl, now let's save the galaxy. Anyhow, we don't know where the Goliath is. We need to track it down. So I'm going to see if I can use WD-40, our science officer, to scan for ships. The Goliath is currently in the vicinity of gingivitis, sir. Okay, well, that's good to know. That actually worked in our favor. Tried that before and it never does anything. So anyhow, yeah, the Goliath is in gingivitis, so now I get to pull out one last time my Galactic Inquirer. You know, one of the fun parts about playing through these games for this channel and also being a little bit of a Sierra collector is that, you know, I get into these situations where I have to use the copy protection, and I can pull out the actual physical feelies from my game box and use them. I know I've mentioned it before, but the coordinates for this game are in the Galactic Inquirer, which was a little tabloid magazine that shipped with the game, loaded with world building and humor. A lot of the Space Quest feelies were, and this one's no different, but yeah, it's a joy to browse through these things. There have been so many. I know Space Quest 2 came with a Space Piston magazine that had a comic setting up the game. Space Quest 4 also came with a Space Piston magazine, though this one had more articles and mock advertisements. Anyway, yeah, there's a number of things that came with these games that are just fun to look through and read. So, if you're ever interested in those, they're readily available to find on the internet. If you go to spacequest.net, they have a lot of things up there for each of the various games, scans that you can download of all the different magazines and inserts that came with the games. So, anyhow, I'm digressing. I'm going to load up. I'm going to look into my Galactic Inquirer here and find the coordinates for gingivitis. Those coordinates are 81100. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Well, let's do it. We're approaching our destination, Captain. On to regular speed. We're approaching planet Gingivitis. Sensors have detected the presence of the Goliath in the area, Captain Wilco. My calculations indicate the Goliath will be in visual range in approximately 10 seconds. Well, then we'd better hurry up and cloak. Call up Cliffy and cloak our ship. Yes, Captain, right away. Okay. Hey, Captain, get your tail down to the lab. I got something you might want to take a look at. Ahead of your cloaked vessel, the battlecruiser Goliath travels toward a fateful rendezvous with Starcon Command. We've got to stop that ship before it reaches Starcon and restore its crew back to normal. But how? Well, let's find a way. Down to the lab, you say? Captain, I've been making a few scans of the Goliath, and I have come up with some interesting information. Oh, really? Like what? Well, our scans show that the mutated crew of the Goliath is not spread evenly through the various sections of the ship as it normally would be. The engineering spaces are almost completely deserted, for example. So? Well, if you were to enter the ship at that location, you would stand a good chance of getting aboard undetected. By saying you pretty much mean me, don't you, Cliffy? Of course, sir. Once you got aboard, you could sneak up to the bridge power conduits and shut off the Goliath shields. What good would that do? Well, maybe WD-40 could beam over and incapacitate the crew. Then I could zip on over and set something up like we did for the Ambassador with their transporter. The Goliath's ion emitters are located there. Lots of hard radiation. Not a good idea to land there, Captain. Those engines are red hot and the thrust turbulence would blow you away. That section of the Goliath's hull is full of machinery. That's the area where our scans show the least amount of pucoid activity, Captain. That section's got most of the Goliath's weapons and control systems. It's probably swamped with pucoids. There's a lot of pucoid activity in that area of the Goliath, Captain. That area is mostly crew quarters. We've registered a lot of pucoids moving through there. That's the Goliath's bridge. It's probably Pucoid City right now. Okay, so this little section here is where we are aiming for. Sounds good. What do you want, Captain? I don't want to take a look at the map, but you don't think my hair is starting to go, do you, Chief? I can't really tell, sir. The light reflecting off your bald spot is blinding me. Fair enough. Can you give me an analysis on our best course of action now that we have the cloaking device WD-40? Okay, this is what we read last time, but we'll go through it again. I recommend that we attempt to board and take the Goliath. If we achieve surprise, we can cure a portion of the Goliath's crew with the ship's transporter and enlist their aid before the rest of the pucoids can react. Sounds risky. I calculate a 29% chance of success, but there is a 93% chance the Goliath could destroy the Star Confederation if we cannot prevent her from reaching the frontier. And just how in the Pleiades am I supposed to get over there? The Goliath shields will probably block our transporter. The only remaining option is to use the EVA pod, Captain Wilco. It is small enough to avoid attracting attention. Once you attach it to the Goliath and cut through her hull, you can sneak up to the bridge and shut down the shields. Then Cliffy and I can join you and effect the rest of the plan. Assuming I try this crazy stunt, where should I land the pod? My databanks do not possess that information, sir, but I calculated a 83.7% chance that Cliffy will have that information. Okay, well, we do know where to go, and we're all set. Let's sit down in our chair one more time, just to see if our crew has any last words for us before we head out. We've got to stop the Goliath, sir, before it's too late. Maybe you should talk to Cliffy. There's got to be a way to sneak aboard that ship. Don't look at me, Captain. I'm not getting hazard pay on this tour. I think I'll sit this one out. Alright, so they are delightfully non-helpful. Well, let's head out. We should take an oxygen canister with us. And let's rotate the pod. Use the hand icon to indicate the position on the Goliath's hull you wish to dock at. How about over here? I just want to see what happens. Not the way to go about opening the door. Door's already open. Well, how do I go about opening the door? The outer hull of the Goliath is composed of a tough titanium and uranium alloy. The cramped interior of the pod is jammed with equipment you have little hope of understanding in the short time available to you. Oh, that's right. I have a laser cutter. Well, let's laser cut. Having expended the laser torch's power pack cutting through the Goliath's super hard hull, you decide to leave the spent and bulky tool in the EVA pod. Oops. Some space hero you are. Sheesh, you couldn't adventure yourself out of a damp cellulose container without third-party intervention. Yeah. Okay, so we have to go over here. Although, you know, I am curious about what would happen if I tried to go onto the thrusters. I simply can't. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll go here. Open the door. Let's use our laser cutting tool. Having expended the laser torch's power pack cutting through the Goliath's super hard hull, you decide to at least leave the spent and bulky tool in the EVA pod. Alright, now we are aboard the Goliath. This circular device is the starburator for the Goliath's warp drive. This panel controls critical drive operations, including electrical functions. A lone pucoid patrols the catwalks of the engine room. Yuck, it's uglier than your great Aunt Helga. Wonder if he'll see me down here. No, maybe not. Okay, good. A tritanium catwalk rings the massive star drive, allowing technicians to perform necessary maintenance functions. Can't reach anything on the panel from where you're standing. Of course I can't. Let's head up here. I'm amazed that it was that easy to breach through the hull of a ship. Drive offline. These status indicator lights register the operational readiness of the machinery that houses them. This appears to be an empty receptacle of some kind. This must be the plate where Beatrice liberated the Goliath's warp distributor cap. Gotta take the shields offline. If I put the warp distributor cap back in, that's probably gonna kill me. But we'll replace. Let's see. Let's replace test taken with on the Goliath, and let's try slapping that baby back in. The warp distributor cap snaps into its receptacle with a quiet click, and the Goliath star drive reawakens from its slumber. Drive is now online. Feel like that's not what I was supposed to do. Got points for it, but but I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm not supposed to activate that warp drive because now they can get to Starcon faster. Oh, there's a pucoid. And I'm dead. Boy, they were all over you like flies on... sorry, you're probably still a little sensitive about that fly thing. Keep that offline for now. Just don't feel like that's the answer just yet. Gotta stay hidden up here as well. Wish I had a phaser. Globs of pukey ooze are splattered on the hallway buttresses of the Goliath's corridors. That, or somebody's been hawking up some pretty serious loogies. A nearby door gives the false impression that it will be easy to exit this corridor in a normal manner. Oh, and I'm dead. I don't want to restart, I want to restore. That's going to be tough to avoid those guys. God, I'm just not sure if I should put that warp cap on. I don't think that I should. Alright, I'm going to save here. With corridor. Let's try this again. Halt! Okay, that's what killed me last time. I was approaching that door. Well, let's see if I can come down here. No, he's going to shoot me going down there, too. And I imagine I can't go up here. No. He shoots me from down there. Damn it. Well, I don't suppose I can go... Ooh, I can. Underneath the floor. Oh, great. These maze-like crawl spaces wind around and through most major levels of the Goliath superstructure. Oh boy. I can't go down, left, or right. I can go back up, though. I can't go left or right from here, but I can go up. Here I can go left or right. Oh boy. Can we just have one goddamn Sierra game without a maze? Well, I'm on level 8 here. I can head into another vent. This gets me on to level 6. Mostly just wandering. This is the way that I handle Sierra mazes. Okay, you know what? I thinking about this. Given that this maze is taking me all over the damn place, I feel like now's the time to throw this warp cap in. I mean, it did give me points for doing it. So, let's get the warp drive going. We will keep our save game just in case. But given how far away I am getting, I just feel like that's the way to go. Alright, let's head back under the floor. And let's maze. You know what, in the interest of time, and because I hate mazes, I'm going to pull up hints for this. I don't normally ever use hints whenever I'm playing a game on saving often, but in the case of mazes, I don't care. Mazes are terrible, and I don't want to do them. So I am going to use a walkthrough from the virtual broom closet to get me through this damn service tunnel maze. Besides, I really just don't want to have to edit this. So, we will use a walkthrough. Oh. What the hell? Did Pac-Man just chase me? Let's try that again. I was going east. Damn it. Okay, so I'm already lost, even though I'm using the map. Pac-Man threw me off. I think I have to go north twice. It says northeast, north-north. Okay, you know, we're just gonna restart the save game and try this again. Let's go north, east. Damn it, Pac-Man! Oh, I'm going west. Well, that explains it. Okay, that's east, north, and north. Okay, this takes me back to here, which is where I was before. So let's climb up here. We are now on level 6. So now we need to go south, west, not east, north, north, east, north, and north. Okay. Now let's make our way up to level 4. And hope we don't get smashed by the turbo lift. Okay, we are now on level 4. So now we're going to go south. West. North twice. West twice. That's east. I don't know why I'm having trouble with that. Anyway, west twice. And then north-north. And then enter the second door hatch from the top. How about that one? Then go south-south. West. South. East. And south. Okay. Replace the save game with. We did it. Shield deactivation switch. Well, that was easy. Uh-oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain Wilco. It's a pity you can't stay, but I'm afraid you won't be with us very much longer.
I won't go down without a fight, Quirk. I know Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, Judo, and several other Chinese words.
There's no escape for you this time, young broom jockey. Your fate is sealed.
Not this time, Quirk. Now the foot's in the other shoe. You're toast. Freeze, scum! Okay. I've temporarily frozen them with my new liquid nitrogen blasters. We must quickly make our way to the transporter room where Cliffy awaits. Captain, I've got the transporter all set up to separate the primordial soup from the Goliath's crew. Quick, hide! Not like that, Captain. Hide over there behind the bulkhead and give me a signal as soon as the pucoids are in position. Well, now, Cliffy. Oh, well. I missed. Now, Cliffy. That's got her, Captain. I've beamed all the pucoid material from the crew out into space. But what about Quirk? He's not here. This is Captain Wilco. Go ahead, Eureka. Captain, thank heavens, we were beginning to worry. I'm all right, Flo. We managed to cure what's left of the Goliath's crew, but there's no sign of Quirk. Wait, Captain, I've just detected a shuttle launch from the Goliath. I see it, Flo. Looks like Quirk's trying to make a run for it. Holy hockey pucks! He's headed straight for the blob. Uh-oh. This looks bad. Very bad. I think we're in trouble. Is there anything I can do, Captain? Call Cliffy and tell him to beam me over to the Eureka. Don't worry about it, Flo. I am going to fire up the Goliath's phaser banks and zap that Quirkoid blob creature into puke fritters. Or I think we can ride it out. This blob thing doesn't look that dangerous. Oh, jeez. Well, doesn't seem like the right answer. But let's blow him up. All right, Captain. Good luck. Eureka out. Okay, here we go. Now I wonder which of these thingamabobs fires the lasers. Yeah, that wasn't the right answer. I kind of figured as much. Well, let's try this one more time. At least we know what to do now. We have to go back to the Eureka. Okay, let's call Cliffy and tell him to beam us over to the Eureka. Cliffy says he's locked onto you and standing by. Energize. No! Captain, get up here quick. The pucoid blob is attacking the Goliath. All right. That transporter thing reminds me of the transporter poem from The Hitchhiker's Guide. I teleported home one night with Ron and Sid and Meg. Ron stole Maggie's heart away, and I got Sydney's leg. Gotta stop Quirk. All right, let's get up there. Oh, I'm glad the crew's taking this seriously. The Goliath's hull is nearing structural failure, Captain. She's gonna implode if we don't do something. Well, we can fire. Aye, sir. Decloaking, sir. Locking weapons. Eat plasma, blob face. Well, now it's coming for us. Evasive action? There's nowhere to hide, Captain. Ray shields? Shields are up already, Captain Wilco. Well, we saved the crew of the Goliath, but, looks like the fecal material has struck the rotating blades, Captain. Oi. Oh, my crew is all aboard the Goliath. Huh. Due to your inability to perform under pressure, the Eureka has been munched by the blob. Nice going. Maybe we just gotta keep on firing at that. Let's see. We're so close. Guys, come on. Of all the times to be playing a Tiger electronic game, of all things. Let's fire again. Can I fire again? I don't think that would be very helpful, Captain. It'll probably just make him madder. Oh, jeez. Oh, you know what we can do? I don't know about that. Abandon ship? Are you kidding? Now? What in the Pleiades for? Well, I've got this self-destruct button. I'm sure you're gonna have a blast, Captain, but we've gotta run. Okay, so that's not going to do it. I feel like that's going to be part of it. Oh, man. See, we had... didn't we have liquid nitrogen? I swear Cliffy made a liquid nitrogen photon torpedo. Maybe that's what I need to fire off. Do I have an option to fire torpedoes? No, I don't. Cliffy and WD-40 are both gone. The huge Quirk/Pucoid blob creature has grabbed onto the Goliath. Oh. You've blown it again. Due to your inability to perform under pressure, the Goliath was destroyed, and so were you. Jeez, okay. We can fire at it. That kinda helps. Oh, what about the RRS? That's an idea. We've got the blob aboard, sir. Containment fields are holding at 200% capacity, but they won't last long. We're losing power, sir. The ship's gonna fall apart any minute. Okay, well... Well... I think it's about time we abandon ship. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm out of here. You're a brave man, Captain, and in case you don't make it out of here, I want you to know that except for a few minor incidents which I won't go into right now, it's been an honor serving with you. Well, you know, again, feel like we need to activate the self-destruct mechanism. Oh god. The thick metal door strains in protest as the massive pucoid blob creature tries to liberate itself from the confines of the trash compartment. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, Beatrice. Whew, I'm glad to get out of there. How come all those pretty lights are flashing? What's going on? Not much, except that the Eureka has sucked up a giant pucoid blob creature and is about to self-destruct. That's nice. I think you're still a bit woozy, Bee. Whatever you say, dear. Gotta save Spiky. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Energize! Now what? Dang! This thing must have blown a circuit or something! Don't put Spike back, we don't have any time! The one screen that we've seen, but haven't done anything with yet. Oh geez, it really is coming through. The fuses. The wiring chart indicates this fuse controls the main transporter power coupling. And that would be this one? Yuck! The giant pus-oozing blob has bursted the trash containment hatchway. You're up to your knees in it now, literally! Oh, jeez. Well... I can drop an oxygen tank in it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I forget what to do here. Kiss your ass goodbye? Oh, just jump over it. Okay, fine. Whoa, that was close. I'd hate to try that again. I'm not sure if the transporter is working right. You better go first, Bee. Oh, Roger, you're so self-sacrificing. Good. She didn't get killed. I guess the transporter checks out. Okay, now let's save Spike. And get the hell out of here. Energize! Drool, get us out of here. Flo, call Starcon and tell him what happened. Congratulations, crew. A job well done. You deserve most of the credit, sir. Yeah, without you, we'd never have beat those puked-out mutants. Oh, Roger, you're the greatest. I can't believe I ever doubted you. Lay in a course for Starbase 22, Drool. Prepare to make the jump to heinous speed. Buckle up, everybody. Engage. Congratulations, you vaporized the blobulous personification of the villainous Captain Quirk, saving countless lives from its menace. Fighting back the tremendous urge to plot a court to Disneyland, Roger and his loyal crew make their way back to StarCon. And so ends another chapter in the continuing adventures of Roger Wilco. Stay tuned for future episodes of our courageous custodian and his crew as they continue their quest to clean up where others have gone before. Oh, and thank you so much for joining me. This was a long game. I was not anticipating 5 parts, but yeah, here we are. Really enjoyed Space Quest V. You know, I don't think of this game as highly as the others whenever, like, I consider the entire franchise, and I've always kind of just assumed it was, like, you know, kind of the black sheep of the Star Trek. I always keep saying that. The black sheep of the Space Quest games, because, you know, it didn't have Scott Murphy on it. It was just Mark Crow. It's such a strange game, like, in style. The whole comic book style is kind of weird, and Roger being the captain of a ship instead of just being a janitor is kind of, you know, kind of off for the tone of the series. You know, not to mention the fact that Space Quest 4 and 6 were both fully voiced, and Space Quest 5 they just decided not to go that route. So it kind of feels like an outcast among the series as a whole. But I mean, honestly, this game had a pretty good story and had a lot of, like, really plot-driven gameplay. So I don't know. I think this was an excellent Space Quest game, and I'm really glad that I went back and revisited it. So yeah, that is it for Space Quest V, The Next Mutation. Thank you, as always, for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Stay tuned. We'll be heading out to Space Quest VI, The Spinal Frontier next, and that will wrap up our playthrough of the Space Quest series. Thanks as always. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your subscriptions and your likes and your comments and your general love for Saving Off. And as I'm sure is out there, there has to be some love for this series because I certainly am enjoying it very much. Love going back to these Sierra games, looking at them with a slower, more deliberate pace. I was remarking to a friend recently that it was fun to play through these games for the channel because it kind of forces me to go through and really take my time, look at everything, and, you know, speaking everything out loud stops me from just clicking through the dialogue, and it really helps me to let it sink in and enjoy it and appreciate it a little bit more. So I've had a blast doing Saving Often so far, and I hope you'll come back for Space Quest 6. Until then, remember to save early and save often. Thank you very much, and please take care of yourself.